Hi guys, welcome back to another video of easy tutorials, and today in this video we will make this animated circular progress bar and we will add gradient color in this progress bar. You can see when I refresh the website, this progress bar is starting from 0 to 65% and this number counting is also starting from 0 to 65%. Let's refresh the website again and you can see this animation looks beautiful. So we will make this animated circular progress bar in this video. So let's start this video. Here I have this folder, and in this folder I have one HTML and one CSS file. Let's open these files with the code editor. I'm using Visual Studio Code. So this is the HTML file where I have added basic HTML structures, and this one is the CSS file. And in the HTML file I have added this link tag to connect HTML and CSS file. Now if I open this web page, you can see this web page is blank. Right now you can see a white color on this web page. Let me open this web page in a small screen. Now we can see the code and preview side by side. So first let's come to the CSS file, and here we will add body tag. For this body we will add background. Let's add the background color code. I'm adding this color. Then we will add height. Let's add height 100 VH. After that you can see changes in the color of this web page. Next we will add display flex. Then align items center and justify content center, so that if we will add any content in this body, that will be displayed in the center of this web page. After that let's come to the HTML file, and here let's add a div, and for this one let's add a class name. So I will add the class name skill. Now for this skill let's add the CSS. Write this class name here in this CSS file, and here we will add width. So the width is, let's add 160 pixel, and we will add height 160 pixel. After that let's add background. Here I will add any background color. Let's add this one. Now you can see this box on this web page, it is looking small, so let's zoom in so that you can see clearly. Now you can see this box clearly, and here we will add position relative, and we don't need this color, so let's comment this one. We don't want this color. Let's come back to the HTML file, and within this skill we will add two circles. So let's add one div with the class name outer, and in this outer we will add another div with the class name inner. Now we will add the CSS for the first one. Write this class name here, and here we will add height. Height will be same 160 pixel, and width also 160. And we have to make it circle, so here we will add border radius. So let's add the border radius 50%, so it will be a circle, but you can't see anything, so let's add border 1 pixel, solid, and any color. Now you can see one circle on this web page. Now let's come back and come to the HTML file, copy this class name inner, write it here. For this one let's add height. It will be small 120 pixel, and width also 120. Now let's add the same thing, border radius and border. Now you can see two circles on this web page, but the alignment is not good. So in the first one, which is outer, here we will add padding. Let's add the padding of 20 pixel. Now you can see both circle centered is same. Now it is looking good. Next we have to remove this border, and instead of that we will add box shadow. So let's remove this border from here, delete this one, and here we will add box shadow. We will add 2 box shadow. So I have added this 2 line of box shadow, and you can see shadow in the outer circle, and it is a shadow from outside. Now in this one, which is inner, here we will add box shadow. So first we will remove this border. Let's remove this border, and here also we will add box shadow, and it will be from inside. So let's add inset. You can see here I have added total 5 box shadow in this inner circle, which is inner class name. And you can see this circle looks good on this web page. Now we have to add one number within this circle. Let's come to the HTML file, and in this inner div, let's add a space, and here we will add one div. And here let's add one ID. I will add number. And in this one, let's add any number. So I will add 65%. It is coming here, so we have to add CSS for this one. So copy this ID number, write it here with the hashtag because it is an ID. So let's add font weight 600 and color. It will be 555. You can see changes in the color. Now we have to make it in the center. So in this inner div, let's add a space here, and here we will add display flex, align items center, and justify content center. Now this text is in the center. After adding this, we have to make a circle with the gradient color. So let's come to the HTML file, and after this one, this outer div is closing here. So let's add a space here, and here we have to add one SVG. So we will make this circle using SVG file. I will give a SVG file link in the video description. Go and download that, and you will get this SVG code. Just copy this one and place it here. Like this. Now you can see another circle over here. Right now this circle is looking black. So next we have to add the CSS properties for this SVG file. So in this SVG you can see we have the tag called circle. So let's copy this one, write it here. Now for this circle we will add fill. It will be none. Now it is not visible. Now we will add stroke. Let's add stroke, this color. Now you can see this color of a stroke. Now we will add stroke width 20. Now you can see changes in this circular stroke. Right now it is a single color. So in this HTML file, within this SVG, you can see I have added this linear gradient with the ID gradient color. So let's copy this ID gradient color, add it here. In this stroke, remove this, write URL hashtag and paste this ID. After that, you can see this circle in the gradient color. Next, we have to add a stroke dash array. So let's add here stroke dash array 200. Now you can see it is small, it is not a complete circle, so let's increase this one. I'll write 400 like this. Keep on increasing this one, so you will come to know the exact value of this complete circle. So the exact value is 472. Now you can see complete circle. Next, we have to add a stroke dash offset, and in this offset, if I write 0, you can see there is no changes, but if I write 100, then 100 array will be hidden. You can see some part is hidden, it means some part is transparent. Let's add 200. Now you can see 200 array are hidden. So we will use this concept to animate this circle. For now, let's add 0, and we have to set its position for this circle. So this circle is in the SVG file. You can see we have the SVG tag, so just copy this one, write it here, and for this SVG we will add position absolute, then top 0, left 0. Now you can see this gradient circle on perfect position. Next, you can see we have this stroke dash offset, so let's add 472. So this gradient circle will be hidden, and in this one we will add animation. Let's add animation, write any name. So I will add anim, which is animation, and it will be for 2 seconds, linear forwards. Now we have to add the keyframes for this anim. So here we will add @keyframes, then write the animation name, which is anim. Here we will add 100%. At 100% animation, we have to change this offset. We will change it to 0. Now you can see whenever we will refresh the web page, in 2 seconds it will complete the circle. Let's refresh the website again. You can see this animation is working. Now we have to make it up to 65%. For that we will do a calculation. You can see we have added the total dash array 472. So let's take this one. Then we will add minus 472 multiply by 0.65, because we will add the skill of 65%, and you can see we will get the value 165.2. So we will add this one 165 over here. In this anim we will add 165, and now the circular progress bar will go to 65%. Now you can see this circular progress bar is moving, but this number is fixed. We have to increase this number from 0 to 65%. For that we will add some JavaScript. So let's come back to the HTML file, and just above this closing body tab we will add a script. So in this script we have to change the value in this number, this div with the ID number. So let's remove this number from here, it will be blank, and copy this one. Here we will add let number equal to document.getElement by id and add the id that we have written, which is number. Then we will add let counter equal to 0 because we have to start from 0. Next we will use the set interval concept to increase the value of this 0. For that, let's add set interval and in this one we have to increase the value. For that we will add counter plus equal to 1. So it will add 1 in the current value of counter. After that we have to print this counter on this web page. For that we will use this number dot inner HTML equal to, we have to print this counter, and after that we will add %. Like this. Now for this set interval we have to add one time interval also. So here we will add time in milliseconds. So let's add 1000 millisecond. After that you can see this number is increasing from 0 and it is increasing very slow because we have added the increment time 1 second, which is 1000 milliseconds. So let's reduce this one. I'll write 20 millisecond. Now you can see it is increasing very fast, but right now you can see this number is continuously increasing. It is not stopping anywhere. So we have to set the limit that it should stop on 65%. For that we will use the if else condition. So within this set interval, here we will add if counter equal to, we will compare if the counter is equal to 65, then we have to stop this set interval. So here we have to add clear interval, and if this counter is not equal to 65, then we will add else condition, and in this else what will happen, it will increase the value and it will print the value like this. After adding this, you can see it is working fine and it is stopping at 65%. Let's refresh the website again and you can see it will start counting from 0 to 65%. You can see the timing is different for this circular bar and this number. So we have to increase the time here. Let's add 25 milliseconds. Still the time is not matching. Let's increase this one, 30 milliseconds. Yeah, now this number counting and this circular progress bar is completing at same time. Now it is looking good. This number is looking very thin. So let's check. Here we have added font weight 600 pixel. It is not pixel. Let's remove this pixel from here. Save this. Now you can see this text in bold style. Now it is looking good. So this is how we have completed this circular progress bar with gradient color. I hope this video will be helpful for you. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. Please like and share this video and also subscribe my channel Easy Tutorials to watch more videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching this video.